Hi guys, welcome to Ohh Studio and Ohh Academy, the episode 2 of Beginners to Pro, Intermediate to Pro. It's more about thinking of what to do in a design, thinking like a pro. So from the last video, we got some reviews on the video, and it made us want to make note of what the tutorial is all about. The tutorial is about how you can think. It's about how you can think as a pro in the industry. How can you work for yourself, design, take off the design and bring out the design. So that's what the tutorial is about. So the tutorial is not specifically designed for Photoshop itself. It's designed for different softwares and it's designed for designers. You understand? So for today's episode, we'll be talking about 2 designs, just like the last one, but we won't be reviewing 2 designs. We'll review one for a short time and we'll try to create the other one. We'll try to create another one, which is this thing. So for the first one, it's a design which was done for day 72. So it's a design done for day 72. So the design itself it coins from a question. Design itself it coins from a question. Yeah, why haven't I acted on it before? It's like you're questioning yourself. You're questioning yourself about your rest. Why haven't I rest before? So the answer to that was, it's not like I haven't rest before. Yes, I rest, but why would I rest when I know that I still have a lot on my table? And I still have a lot on my table. I could still achieve a lot. That's what the design is all about. And the right direction that we picked was to show that it's like you're trying to be hardworking, right? You're trying to be hardworking, and in the tech field, you're trying to be hardworking, and because you believe that you still have enough these things, and the rest is not really that important. You could just forgo the rest and just work. So in this design, they could show that someone is hardworking very well. They use the construction industry and they try to link it with tech, but the linking is not really linked. Since it's a black and white, you can't really link it that much, but it's not really linked. It still requires a lot for it to be linked. Now for these specific designs, there are things that I know that could be done in the designs that would make it look more techy. So there are 3 things I believe that could be done. One is to make it look futuristic. No, there are 3 things that could be done to make it look futuristic. Adding shapes, adding glow, and adding stuff like movement. It's hard to add movement to stuff that are currently in stocks. It's like they're trying to add movement to your body and stuff, so it's not really that. So thinking about the future, we use stuff like line, that like something like shape that shows very well that it is shape. It shows that it is futuristic, designing stuffs fully shaped, abstract shape. So it makes it looks like yes. So the design direction was to make it look like you're doing an hard work, whereas you're talking to not just the techies, to everybody. And I had to note that they are talking to the techies mainly itself. So what was done was they got an image of someone on the construction site, a bottom up, looking from the bottom to the top. So now the next thing that they considered is the font. We could easily just write "add working" on the design and just label it and that's all. but that doesn't make it resonate more. Now we are trying to resonate more with people around let's say people around 18 to 30. So they don't, you understand, they are not really the type that you have to emphasize on what you're writing. They are the type that you can still play around with what you're writing. So that's one of the reasons why this font they use is during the written parts, like it's has some stylish side to it. Now, for Gen Z itself, Gen Z, you could actually use stuff like fonts that would just not really go well, but fonts that would work with your design. In what sense? It's like there is the sans serif fonts. The sans serif font, are fonts that don't have those serif stuff. So you could easily use that. But for you to put an artistic side to the design, you had to put some other qualities into it. So you look for a playful font for Gen Zs. That's one. Playful font for Gen Zs. Now the second thing that which is considered is that before you touch your font, look at it. Is it readable? If you touch it a little bit, if you tweak it a little bit, is it readable? Is it a little bit readable, or it's somehow like, is it out of it? Can you see this stuff? If it was blocked, like if this place was completely covered, like something like this, do you still know that it's A? Does it look like D? Does it look like, you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's the first thing you need to consider when you're touching your font, because you don't really want to leave your font there. Now, to highlight the fact that, to highlight truth is, they are highlighting that there is this rebar stuff, or this rebar stuff. And the rebar is like, when we're talking about tech, we're always talking about stuff like lines, perspective, and stuff. Yeah, we're talking about lines of code, lines of stuff. So that's what this rebar was doing. That's why this picture worked. But the picture is not really that working. It still requires some little stops into it. So some stuffs like, something like this that would bring out this thing more. I'll bring out the tech aspect of the design more. So back to the text. So if you look at the text, it's something that you can just bring the text out, and let me show you the text. If it was on Photoshop, you just come to the text. When you type the text finish, you go to transform. No, you come to this to this layer, pick it and convert it to shapes. If it is text, like, let me show you. Pick this, come here, and convert to shapes. So when you convert it to shapes, you come to this where is it? You come to this tool, this direct selection tool. Yeah, so you can easily directly select what you want. So if you just click on it, right click, and transform parts, you can easily move it about and edit it. You understand? So it looks more nice. Now the other thing that was considered was instead of writing this working in a place that it will look really, really good, you just add it here, put it around a boot to show that I'm stepping, I'm a big stepper. You get big stepper working hard, you understand? So which is why we put it here. Now the other things that was done into this design is that is, you see, this one I just clicked right now. If you look at it in some places it's highlighted some stuff, but because the thing is not really showing that much, it's not giving the tech feeling. It's supposed to give the tech feeling, but it's not giving the tech feeling. So this one was just simple. When you're working, click on A, which is for this. Click on it, fill transform, and when you're in the transform menu, you can easily go to warp or perspective. And you know what warp is? Yeah, can you see? If you touch it, is it still readable? Those are the things you want to consider. You understand? If you touch, is it still readable? Like this now, it doesn't look readable. So you have to consider while tweaking this stuff. So now you see these stuff that look like jargons here. All these stuff that look like jargons, they are meant to make it have that 3D feeling without any stress. Make it have that 3D feeling without any stretch and not having it look like it's not having it disturb the design. Because when you say you want to start adding 3D to a black and white design, it doesn't really come up with a design itself. So you get the design, just get this in, just use the pen to just use it to draw this thing. So it's like you could use the pen tool to draw it, or you could use the bezier to just click and draw. You understand? Let me see. Bring the size up. Then you see there. Confuse that. Sorry. Well, you understand what I'm trying to say. So now, what are the ways that you can make this look more techy? What are the ways you can make this look more techy? This is close. So the first thing first is this background itself. Try to make it look more techy. And the issue with the background is that I don't think this was cut out. No, it was not cut out. So you can't really do much, but you can still do much. So let me just show you. Go to the top. Let's create a new shape. Then pen tool. No, we don't have to use the pen tool. We want to use this line tool. Yes, so now we can just duplicate it when we are done. Let's see, does the white show? No, I don't want this. Let's pick the white. Let's give it a little bit of thickness. Does it show in the all? Yeah, it shows in some parts or so it shows that we can easily bring it up back, right? Yeah. So we have this. Just highlight it. Yes. So come to its own, just like come to it only. The lines of I'll go back to A, which is direct shortcut for direct selection. Then you can come to it and use the Alt to move it. Copy. So if it was CorelDRAW, you just be doing Control R to redo. You understand? And if it was Canva, you still have to do it one by one, or Pixel Lab one by one. So yeah, so you have. So it's like here. The reason why I used the direct selection tool and not copy it one by one is because as you can notice, it didn't create like this one. You see, it didn't create a new layer here. Like, let me show you what I mean. What we usually do when we want to use an image is that we just be like Control J, or we just use Alt to copy it. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Don't stress me. Come to line, Alt copy. Like when you do Alt copy, you can literally hear the system running. It's like the system just started running. You see, it's created another line. So imagine how many lines we would have created using copy. So instead of using the copy itself, we just go into it, pick the direct selection tool and copy it inside that same frame. You understand? So the next thing is I also want to make it look like more of tech. So to make it look more of tech, I'm thinking of using those lines that are always used in tech. Those lines that are always used in tech. So do you get? Still need more lines. Click on it. This is the direct selection tool. The only issue I have with it is that you can see that it's already moving away from the direction of the design. Do you get? So no, don't want that. So for you to put it back in the direction, just like maybe turn it. It doesn't look too off. You understand? It has to look off because it is the top. Yeah. So those way we group them together, give them this. Now when you give them this, you come to this stuff. What's the name? Add layer marks. You add layer marks to the group. Yeah, you bring out your brush. This is where you practice. Come back here, come to brush, bring it down. So you bring back, I use my opacity and float down there. Now I need to clean it up. Can you see? Just clean it up. Normally I don't really like to clear it totally. Let me bring my flow down. So it's like, yeah. No, my opacity is still too much. So bring it down. So yeah. You can see what I'm saying. I don't like to clear it all. I like to leave it in like 5% opacity. Oh, that was doing so much. I like that side. So this one is I'm picking up this ones. It doesn't need to show that way. So there are two things I like to do. Remember I said I don't really like my designs to be showing that much. So this is meant to be very, very light. It doesn't need to show, it just needs to be there. So bring it down, let's say 35. No, it's still too much. Let's say 15. So it doesn't go down too much. Now it has that tech feeling. That was one. Another way I could add tech feeling to it, but I don't want the video to be too long. So this is the other way I could add the tech feeling to it. Now the boots, I can make the boots look futuristic. Now when we talk about looking futuristic for the boots, there are different ways. Just like the way I said it before, forward movement, shapes, and forward movement shapes and forward movement shapes and ingredients, glowing ingredients. Now the glowing ingredient is the easiest one. Just like come to your pen tool, click on the first one, click open a new layer, like just draw something that looks, well, mainly stick to the 45 dB angles. Mainly stick to the 45 dB angles. Now the color itself, put the colors down like this because I need the color to show that like it's glowing, right? Now let me bring it up. So bring it up. So yes, bring this back, bring this up. Then how should have blurred it itself, added blur to it. So we are still in the present. We don't need to be so focused on this thing. If it was for the future, you don't need to blur it out. You can just leave it like that. Anything you just need to do is make it glow and give it depth, just like these shapes that are here. To make it glow, you could use the glow inside. Let's try the inner glow. Let's put it at fully white. Remember, the color we used is not white. Put it in normal. Bring the size. Yes. Then we need an outer glow itself. An outer glow of white also. An outer glow of white also. The reason why this side is blended like this is because we want it to look futuristic as in shape. You understand? But you can't add too much to it. The size. About the size down. Yeah, we have the spread, so it looks a little bit thicker. Yes. Now the last thing I like to do is just add a drop shadow of normal. Opacity to bring it up. So size, spread, now distance. I just put it around in here. So you choose around up there. Do you get so? I don't need to be too thick, so bring it down. Just to give it like a little bit of depth. Now there's still something we need to do. We need to show the patternings of the boots. It's like the boots is spoiling, right? So just come here, click on, if you just drag this, it won't. You see that it clear it off. So for you not to clear it off fully, you need the halt. Just drag it a little bit since we're using black and white. Just for it to show. Just for it to show. Yes. That's one of the ways. Now can you see it looks like it's glowing? It looks like it's at the back. Now the forward movement, one of the best way to show forward movement is through stuffs that look like rectangle. Stuffs that looks like rectangle, upward rectangle, or rectangle that are moving to the left. So how can you do that? Let me try using this. Just draw something that looks like a rectangle. It doesn't need to be a rectangle. Do you get? Just draw something that looks like it's, yeah. And I'll tell you the reason why I say you should draw something that looks like it. And one of the best way we can do now is that since we've successfully made the first one look like it's glow and easily copy it there, just use Alt. If you are in Courage or you want to use Alt, you will just copy the shape and try to edit the shape itself. Okay. This is, I was like, what was happening? Let me see, can I copy this one? This effects? No, I can't copy the effects. So I could actually copy the effects, but I don't know where they copy the effect from. I don't remember. It should be here, copy shape attributes. This shape attributes. Nah, it doesn't work like that. This is at 100. See, yeah, you could actually bring the opacity down a little bit to bring it out. So this one now, let's just use it to transform it in. Bring it down a little bit, bring it down. Yes. Now here is where it comes in. We could use the A, transform, free transform. No, if you don't use the free transform, just click it, duplicate it. That's like bringing it to the front. Free transform, copy it to the front, try to make it look like it's moving, right? click on it, this is where the issue will come in. Like let me move it all to the front. So I just start moving from the front to the back. Yeah, so like moving from the front to the back. Free transform. Yes, it's like this. So we are on this. Select out, remove this. Then you pick on free transform. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Let me see. Maybe if we try to pick these to this. I want to try and move it away from each other. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, it's like something like this. But you remember that you don't want to draw attention to it. This is what you want to draw attention to. This your ad working is what you want to draw attention to. So you need to bring it crazy down. It's just there. Like, yeah. Likewise this one. Bring it down. It should just be like it is just there. It's not like it's not there, it is there. But it still shows that it looks futuristic. Do you understand? Now I won't be able to finish the second design with you guys, but I'll be able to start it. Now the only thing I just need to talk about is this. I don't really like this. It's too small. I mean, you want to point attention to it, but it's too small. So if it's that we had more time, I would show it more. So this is what I would have done. Let me just explain. You see, I made it bigger, but the bigger is not really telling me this thing. What I wanted you to show is that it's like you're stepping on it. That's the idea I wanted to use. It's like you're stepping on it, but it's like you're already moving the focus. If you move it there, you move the focus away from here to here, so it doesn't make sense. So what I wanted to do was this. Let me show you. Come to this stuff here, this text stuff here, put it down here, follow the patterns, follow the patterns, follow the patterns. So by the time I follow those patterns, I'll now put this on top. It gives me leverage to put this on top. It's like you're writing on the all this book or this sketchbook that children used to use. Yeah, it's like you're writing on those kind of sketchbook. So that's how it will look like, and it will look like it is following the flow. Yeah, I also wanted to talk about that, the flow of the design. So this has been worked already. Let me see if it's to bring it. Is it perspective? No, it doesn't bring it anymore. But this is not your regular tone. This is why we're doing thinking as a pro. If you want to think as a pro, you wouldn't be using software that will limit your ability. Are you getting me? You have to use software that won't limit your ability, that would help you do well at everything that you're doing. So that's just it for this design. And one other thing I like is this black. I believe it's too black for me. Maybe bring it down. Maybe bring it down a little bit, a notch, so it looks better. Let's just take this off. Being a tech guru is great, but burnout, so now I ain't gonna tell you. You understand? So that's just it for this design. Well, I don't really enjoy this stuff. Now, if it was here, it is disturbing this stuff now. If it is there, it's disturbing this stuff. Anything you can do is now is pick this one, pick the shoe, move the shoe up. Now everything that you got, start moving. And I don't like that. So you don't have a choice to bring it here, and make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't disturb your design. So if your audience is not interested in what is there, they will try and look at into your design. You've captivated them with the design that look like a 3D hat. So let's finish this at this. So now going to today's design. So today's design is come from the question from rest also. If I look at this true from the opposite perspective, is it still true? So now the answer was looking at it. Sorry. That was not the question. The question should be, what is the smallest 1% of the truth? And you remember that the truth is rest. You need rest. So what is the 1% of this rest? Yes, it's the smallest truth is that if you don't rest, you'll be forced to take a break. That's the stuff. So if you don't rest, you'll be forced to take a break. So how can we show that to techies? Now, one of the best way I believe I could show that, one of the ways I could show that, one of the best way, I don't know if it's the best way, because the design we'll be doing today, we'll be reviewing it in the next video. I won't be able to finish it, so wherever we stop, we'll review it in the next video. So the best way I believe that I could show that you would be forced to take a break is a vehicle. You could use other ideas, or I believe that if you push your vehicle to the highest of its stuff, it could knock out and it could blow up. So what can I use that to relate to a techie? I could use a tech car, right? Cars that techie use. And what's the most trending one that is coming out? Tesla mobiles. Now I thought of using the Cybertruck. And my ideas was not really going well. But what later come up to me was showing that the Cybertruck is burnt. You know how crazy that is, right? Yeah. So you have to do what you have to rest. You have to leave the Cybertruck alone. Let it rest. You can't kill it. That's the interpretation. So I like to just clear out all of everything. Have something like a clear sheet. So what I usually do for my designs, when I'm done with a design, I set up the next page. I set up the page for the next design, so it doesn't look like I just want to start again. It helps me recover from being tired to do the design. You get? So now, and there's the design. So the idea is to get a Cybertruck, make it look like it's burnt. We might not do the best job right now, but we just want to make it look like, yes, it's burnt. So the first thing I want to consider is what settings is the Cybertruck in. What settings is the Cybertruck in that it's burnt? So remember we said if your vehicle keeps running, it would blow up, right? So if you want to show that your vehicle keeps running, where should your truck be? Your truck should be at the end, like at the left lane of a highway, the further left of a highway of your direction. Do you get? So it's like it's running, so you know that yes, it is running. So let's just try and divide the highway first. We're using black. We'll change the color of the Cybertruck later on, but let's just leave it. So this is the first thing first. Put this in black, and I like to put it in size of like 2. 2.5 is still okay. So it doesn't look like you're trying to do something that they haven't done in the world before. You get? So we have this line for our server. We have this line for this side first. Now you now have I don't want to make it so futuristic. So what I said in that tutorial from like what I was saying before, I said when you're working with shape, you can easily work with shape by just coming through with using the direct selection tool. Click on the direct selection tool, then you can edit the shape. It's like you draw a triangle. It's like you draw a triangle and you want to edit the triangle. In Photoshop, you can't edit the triangle anymore when you start touching it. So what can help you edit the triangle is when you come to the direct selection tool, which is A, shortcut A. Just like pick it if and move it, you see. Or you can't really move it. If you move it, don't show a live shape. You can see this stuff change. So it doesn't really matter, but you understand what I'm saying. So come to A. This is the bottom of the highway. We have the top of the highway, like the top of those block on the highway. The top of those block. Now the block that divides to highway. We have like that block is still the block, yes. Now there's something I like to consider. How far is it? Logically, they don't put cars immediately at the left lane of the highway. So they leave some space between the car and this is like it's like you have some space like here, something like here. Then you have your line, you have the next line. Now you have to consider that the way you are looking at it, it has to continue to become smaller. It has to become bigger and smaller. So bigger to this edge. So this one comes like this, bigger, yeah. So bigger, smaller, then a small lane to this. Now on the other side, you have the fast lane also, which is very close. And you have a smaller one, which is the fast lane itself. Then you have this one, which is another lane. We draw 2 lanes, so we have 2 lanes also. So you could now draw 1, 2 for the edge of the highway. No, it looks simple, right? It's not really that simple. It's just you trying to use your head to think about what could be the best thing that could come out. So there is still something I like to do to this stuff. This are what we want to see. I like to change the thickness of few things, like starting from this second highway. Change the thickness from this 2.5 to, let's say, 1. Let's put it in 2. Let's type it. Don't stress me. So then as we proceed to go in, let's put this in 1. So it's like here. You can't really see it, but it is there. It is there. You understand? There's a distinctive feature that they used to use on the highway for this thing. Don't put fill. Put this for the shape. Put the shape at 3D. Yes. Click on this. Yes. A. Copy it. Ctrl T. Turn it all around and bring it to the bottom of this stuff. Yes, this is the feature they use on it. You can see it's like you've merged two of these things together. So bring it down, put it in like a perspective. So bring it down, put it in something like this. Still needs to go down since we're going on the highway. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I just saw it. See the way the Cybertruck is going now, and our line is. So how is the Cybertruck on the second line? So you have to consider that one too. I like to use feed transform, then perspective. Yes, just bring it down a little bit to make it feel like he's on that lane. Do you get? Bring this down a little bit. Yes, too much. Yeah, so that was good. Let's leave it as a live shape. So now this is where I might have issue. I would still like to use the perspective itself because that's what I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change the perspective of what I'm seeing. Do you get? I'm trying to change the perspective of what I'm seeing. Now it looks like almost. Oh no. It's just like the road is running, just like how it is running. Let's see how it looks like first. Fuck. Looks like the road is running. So all you can do, come back to A, pick the ones that look like the road is running. 1, 2, 3, this is the highway. Then come to feed transform and perspective, bring it back up. Now I want to show it like something like this. It looks like road. Why is this perspective stressing me? I'm not really getting it. Let's see how it looks like first. This is the road. So if you want to make it look like a road, you need to put it to something like 1. Still has to follow this line. Instead of follow this line, it has to come like this line, another line like this, right? It's like you're coming from a small place and you're seeing this side big, but you don't start in this. They start in almost like something close to each other. So hey, come to feed transform. I to bring this one like this. So like you're running, yes, in this one here also, or even starting with the same perspective. This is the only issue I'm having with this sheet right now. Feed transform part. So I just removed it from that and started using this thing instead. Just use the normal tweaking stuff. Close. Let's add the features to it. Maybe the features will make it look more realistic. This side 1, 2, 3, 4 is realistic already. So the only side that I just want to make it look realistic is this side. So how do I make it look realistic? I came to my pen tool and I put a layer to get it. No, I don't need that. I need a part. I need a part, not a shape. It's like 1, 2, 3. You get 1, 2, 3, and I'm trying to change the size, but it's not giving me the size. Oh, I forgot. When you do parts like that, when you do parts like this, you have to press is it Control Enter or something? That's fucked up. I'm not supposed to use part, I'm supposed to use shape. Sorry guys. Supposed to use shape. No colors. That's this. Then I'll try no 2.5 one there. This is great. One, not too far. Follow the cyber truck. Yes. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, do you get count to this? Count to A plus, bring it down there. Why now? Why are you whining me now? Oh, it's completed the shape which I don't want. It's completed the shape which I don't want. The shape A. I don't know why it completed the shape. It went on to go and complete the shape. Wait, let's finish it first and see. I don't want that. So I have to use Ctrl J instead then. Ctrl J, since you are not adding much. Let's come to this. Ctrl J, Ctrl T. Since you are not adding much, just a few touches to it. Ctrl J, Ctrl T. Move it towards the back. Asking it to go towards the glass. Bring it down. So I just need like 2 more just to show. Ctrl T. Ctrl T. And let's watch that. 47 minutes. Bring it down. Bring this down. Just to show that it's like lightweight, you understand? Like something shady. Now this one. Whenever you're doing something it's like this, you have to consider looking at it from one side. How does it look from outside? You see, it looks balanced, correct? Yeah, it looks balanced. So anything I can just do now is okay, let's try this one. Before I edit any image, I used to copy it down, copy it down, because there are times that you would need to rasterize an image. So I don't just edit the image like that. Come to this, Ctrl T, because I want to put it in like a little bit of perspective. Yeah, and I want to move it like here. Move the second tire away. The other way I could do it, but let's just give it this, so we don't need too much details on it. Now, so this is the next thing we need to do now. These shapes, this one we don't use this. Okay, we're using this. The shapes, no. Click on all this. Ctrl G, Ctrl J. I want to just do like a simple tweak, a simple steal and grab. So Ctrl T. I hope it works. A simple steal and grab. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Yeah, that one is in. It's just this one, so control bring this one in, control bring this one in like this, bring this one in. Yeah, don't really like to be stressing myself. Bring it in like this. Oh, there's an error there. There's a big error there. We can't use it like that. So let's just go in, pick this one. There's a reason why there's an error there. You can see this now. The bottom of the stuff. Remember, if we go and use A to edit it now, it will just fuck it up for us. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I can do about this one now. A. Just you alone. Pick you alone. You. It's very funny, right? I don't want to do it like this. That is part what I'm trying to do. And I don't want to clean it. Brush. That's the only option I have. I can leave the rest. So just, you know how easy that what I just did right now. How easy to make it. I'll show you now. I'll click on it, click on the shape. You don't have a choice to use Ctrl T, Ctrl T, no, Ctrl J, Ctrl T, Ctrl T. I guess it had to be smaller than this one since we are using this thing. So let's just try and make it smaller. Since it's far, it's not somewhere that is close, right? So that's just to show it. So come to this brush. This is why I said it makes my work easier. B, come to this one, come to this brush. It makes my work easier. Come to this brush. See how easy my work is. Yeah. Come to this one. Yeah. Come to this brush. Shortcut to brush is B. Now it's only this one that doesn't have. So let's give it a tool, then the brush. Yes. Ctrl 0 V. Now just one more. I don't want to be stressing myself. Just one more. Oh, I need two more because of the spacing. That's how it is. We just continue to look like this. Give this its own brush. Give this one its own. So we just click on this brush, play it out, click on this, cure it out, and yeah, we're good. I'm not going to remember that we're not going to show you too much now. Yeah. Okay, back to the design. We've gotten this as a design already. We've gotten our design direction. Now what can we now do? The fire as itself. That's to show that it's fiery, it's burning. Let me start with this one. Now, I want to show it as I want to show it like a distinct car. It doesn't. I want to show it a gas mobile, which is born. Well, I guess maybe this one. And when they say there is fire on the mountain, run, run, run. This is it. This is it. When they say there's fire on the mountain, to tip on it. I just downloaded the image online. You get to, and I like the fires. I got like different fire, and there's this fire ball here. That's for the tire. Because this doesn't look fully like a realistic fire, I'll leave it at the back where it won't show much details. You get, and I like to turn it like this, so it's like the fire is directed inside. Then perspective will up. Yeah, it's like in a different perspective. Like yeah, it's burning. I think the perspective has spoiled it. So let's go back to transform. To warp. Let's wrap it around this. Now the perspective is stressing me, bro. Oh, this perspective is stressing me. Okay, let's place it back. Yes, I did the mistake of placing it in, then doing the perspective immediately. That's why it was like that. So place it in first. Bring it to the size. Too small. Yeah, bring it like this. Oh, I think my center of this thing has moved. This is where I can edit that kind of stuff that is happening. It's not bringing it. Oh, okay, I'll just leave it like this. We have this here, then wrap it. Like Cybertruck tire pony. Are you whining me? Do you understand? It's still something I like to do. It doesn't look like it is. Nah, ball la. We should just try transparency. So, there's another one I want to put on this mirror side. Dream it was this one. Yes, it was this one. Place it in first. I always forget that. Place it in first, then come to sharp Ctrl T again, then you transform into whatever you want. It's like I want to show the shape of the car and the places that it's burning from. Yeah, so it reasons that it's burning from the engine, but that's not where the engine is. So it's like a metaphor. Rhetorically speaking, the car was burning, the Tesla was burning. Yeah, that's what we mean. So I like to use this when I'm trying to clean up something. I like to use brush when I'm trying to clean up something. Brush brings down my opacity and bring down my flow. Bring up my flow back, bring up my opacity back, bring it down. The brush is hard already, bro. You get clean this one out, clean this one out. Yeah. It's like here, you can see. Now, the places I could deal with is this, just a little bit of this, and just try and transform the background itself. Now, the video is already getting to an hour long. Let's just follow through. I'll try and make it fast. I'm not cleaning it totally because it still has to have effects that this thing is burning. So the last thing on this like to add to this design is pen. Come to pen and draw something like a shape for the roadway. Oh, this. Then it give it a color and give it I don't like use this on this. Going to the back of the lines. So thank you very much for listening. We would make reviews to it in the next class. This is what we have at the final designs. So all I'll just do is add noise, add a little bit of like this is black and white. All I'll just do is add noise and export. Thank you very much. Have a good day.